Third part of the Full-Time Devils 1920 season preview. Now this part is all about season predictions. You two are just trying to make me as uncomfortable as possible today, and I don't like it. Right, where are United? Where is United's priorities this season? Where do they lie? Is it all about getting top 4? Can we hope for more? Personally, I don't think there's any chance we can win the league this year.
Check a trade trophy.
But
Checkatrade.com.
What do you reckon, Adam?
Free
Promotion, send us free stuff, Check a Trade. Go on.
What do they even sell?
I don't know. Fucking
Take that out of your video.
They'll fucking claim it now, won't they?
Hold on. They fully sponsor Jim White. So if they're going to sponsor Jim White, they'll sponsor anything. Let's be real here. Jim White is an absolute bellend and everything that's wrong with football. But moving on from that to the other huge debate, which is what is it? What we're talking about?
We're talking about where United's priorities are this season. Is the most we can hope for top 4?
Yeah, priorities. If it is getting back into the Champions League, because we've already seen this summer how it affected us.
Oh, fuck
it affected
Thursday
us.
nights, man.
It affected us getting Paulo Dybala. It probably affected us even trying to get Christian Eriksen. It's affected us getting other players that we have no idea that it's affected us because we've probably not heard of the deals that we've been rejected from. So it's just shit. And also, just personally, as a human being, I hate Thursdays and Sundays. Like Friday, you're all discombobulated because you've got in late from a Europa League game. And then you're like, oh shit, there's a game in 2 days. Oh shit, got to do the preview in a minute. Oh shit.
There's just
These are
something
very
weird about
personal
that.
problems that
Saturday,
you're complaining about now.
Well, Saturday to the Sunday thing. The Sunday thing's a massive... there's just something about every pissing Sunday getting ruined. Oh, it's minging.
Jay, what's the most you think we can hope for this season then?
I think we can get top 4. I'm not saying we will. I think we can.
I think we will.
And I think, yeah, you've got, like lads were saying, got to get back in. You know what it is with being in the Champions League? It's watching them other bastards, innit? I'm not just getting in it, we're challenging for it.
You are right.
Well, look at some of the teams we had come and visit us last year.
Oh, mate.
Barcelona,
Do you know
Juventus.
What I mean? And it's like, that's where we should be at. And then you're watching like the Scousers getting to the final and winning it. City, for me.
Why'd you have to bring that up?
I'm sorry, but it just pains me.
What did you do that for?
I know, I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? Even Spurs getting involved. Like, when the Spurs
Who
got
Spurs?
involved in the
It's
Champions
like-
League finals. And they got, I know they didn't turn up, but they still got there. And it's like, we're sat there watching us play Dundee United and all that. It's not going to be easy. So, yeah, I think top 4. Top 4.
I'd love Aberdeen.
Yeah.
It'd be a good.
That's a right
United would
train
love us to
journey.
get Aberdeen, wouldn't they? Just so they can sell some of the
Fergie
Fergie
nostalgia
and
thing,
memorabilia.
like, yeah, trot that.
It
trot
would be
that.
good, though.
So, yeah, I think we've got to go for top 4. Look, yes, it's all about trophies. You want to see United winning trophies. But in many ways, winning trophies has papered over the cracks over these last few years.
You're right, aren't you? Because, you know...
It has, though, hasn't it? Let's face facts.
Well, we did. We won the 2
We've been shit for
trophies
years, but we won
under
some things.
Jose.
So you
got to
didn't say
second,
3 this time.
And an FA Cup final under Jose too. We did win a trophy under Van Gaal. So what I want to know is,
Mate,
is it
since
really,
Fergie, we've won every single trophy apart from the 2 we really care about.
is it really beyond the realms of
check
possibility to expect United to turn up in the league and get a trophy as well as one of the cups?
With the size of this squad, it definitely is,
So you couldn't see United, for example, finishing 4th and winning an FA Cup this season?
Well,
I think we'll finish 4th. I think we're finishing 4th.
you got to see where... It's
a good season.
The Europa League, absolutely.
Nah.
It's a good season
Bangs you
for
in
us
the
right
arse.
now.
It's just...
Look, what do you think? Because this is not going anywhere. Let's just say the league. We focus on that. We play our proper players. In the Europa League, realistically, until the quarterfinals, semi-finals, Arsenal didn't have to get out of second gear till they got to the semi-finals in that competition.
Look at Chelsea.
And I just feel in that competition, we shouldn't be playing David De Gea. We shouldn't be playing Harry Maguire, Victor. Harry Maguire might want to do it because, I don't know, he's new to all this stuff. But Paul Pogba shouldn't be playing in the Europa League. Marcus Rashford. We saw him by the end of last season. He was absolutely done in. He doesn't miss a game for England, doesn't miss a game for United. Don't play him in the Europa League. We've got players that can actually come in and try and do something there. Greenwood, Gomez. You can play them in that competition. Focus on the league. Focus on the domestic cups. And let's go for the treble. No, I'm joking. let's just go and make sure we get back into that top 4. Because look, Spurs, Liverpool, City, they've got it wrapped up top 4. We'd all assume, yeah. I don't think Liverpool are going to be as strong as they have been in the last 2 years. But I don't think they're going to drop out of the top 4. But it's between us, Chelsea, and Arsenal. Arsenal have strengthened their front line with Nicolas Pepe. Now look, Nicolas Pepe looks like a fantastic talent. But the way they're going on about it is like they've signed Messi. He's not guaranteed 20 goals this season. So when we look at them, yes, they've strengthened their front line. They could get Coutinho, strengthen that even further, but their defence is awful. Vice versa with us. We've improved our defence, but going forward, we haven't got enough.
I
Chelsea.
think going forward, you could argue that we
depth.
might be okay. Depth is not there, but we might
Chelsea.
be okay. Because we're forgetting about Sanchez.
Chelsea, yeah, but I'm forgetting about him for a reason. Chelsea, Frank Lampard. I don't think Frank Lampard should have even got that job. He's not ready for that job. Now, some would say the same about Solskjaer, and they're probably right. But Frank Lampard
Did see him winning leagues in
struggled a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Struggled a little
Back
bit
to
with
back.
Derby at times. Yes, he got playoffs, but so what? And I don't think he can actually do
Can
it.
United not do what Chelsea did last season though? Didn't Chelsea get third and win the Europa or whatever? Do you not think United with this squad
I'd
can
take
win a
that.
trophy and get top
He
four?
thinks we're finishing first.
Let's
You
not
not think
forget
we can do
I'm
that?
not finishing third, but I'm proper planning on palming the shit out of the Europa League.
Yeah.
A few years ago when we won it, it was a good season.
was a
really.
better
We
team.
enjoyed it.
And
also,
but when we
put-
won that, mate, Jose gave up on the league in January.
And it messed
Honestly,
up.
mate,
It
he
messed
really
everything
did.
up.
He
We
did.
well could have finished top 3.
Yeah,
actually.
he did. He completely.
I'd rather
gave up
lose
on that.
2 Thursday games, go out the Europa League, than it mess up
The league.
every weekend that
Yeah,
follows
no, you're
for the
right.
rest of the year.
Do you know what I think there's something about this squad as well? When you look at what Liverpool do, when you look at the team on paper, particularly the midfield, and you can argue Wijnaldum probably walks into our midfield, and maybe even Oxlade-Chamberlain probably starts. Don't know about all the time, but like on the whole, that midfield is the massive weak point of that team. It's just a function. If we've got a system that we're able to function with, maybe the midfield that we've got isn't the worst between Pereira and Fred and Pogba and Matic if he only plays once a month and McTominay. We might have enough of a functioning midfield because all we've got to do is be strong at the back and get the ball to the forwards. That's realistically all we've got to do.
Yeah, that's what they do.
We're
don't
relying
they?
on injuries
That's
again,
what they
though,
do.
aren't
They do. The
not
scouts
having-
do. Don't they?
If we can do that, then I think that we've shown in that first 10 weeks or so under Ollie that we have got the ability to open
Do you
teams
think
up.
Ollie has shown, because we've heard rumours that some of the foreign players aren't happy with his style of management or coaching or tactics or whatever. As fans, are we confident with him
I
going
don't
into
know
the
where
bigger
that came
games,
from, actually.
going into the lesser games? Are we?
Yeah.
How do we feel about?
Liverpool had less shots on target at home when we had 4 injuries in the first half than Burnley did, right? The all-conquering European champions. We went to Wembley. Was it at Wembley?
Yeah, it was Wembley against Spurs.
Went to Wembley, put it on Spurs. We should have beat Arsenal.
We beat him in the cup, didn't we? It was a
We
strong
sh-
team.
you know, we should. We did pretty well in all of those. I think City just pasted us, didn't they? But we did pretty well in all of those. I think we did better than we expected to in all of those. The way the wheels fell off left everyone with a little bit of a downer. But you've got to remember, a lot of these players will have been told, once Ollie got the job full time, you're not fucking staying. You're not fucking staying. You're not staying. And the likes of
No
Lukaku
excuse
that
for it,
who probably knew he wasn't going to be kicking around, kind of played like it, to be honest, in the last month or so. Didn't really bust a gut. Didn't pull up any trees. We had all the injuries, and then you were just having an accumulation of fatigue. And you can already see the results in pre-season that they are running, I think, 10,000 kilometres more. They've got 10% more sprints in than previous. They have changed the mindset of this football team. And I think we start well on Sunday, and I think we can have a good go in the league. We're going to need a lot of luck, and we're going to need a lot of luck with injuries, which is something that we've not really ever had.
When you say a good goal, what do you mean? Like,
We could get 6 or 7 games straight wins.
do you think we could be there or thereabouts in terms of?
No, we're not going to title
think-
challenge. That's ludicrous.
I love that. None of us here think we're going to win the league.
No.
But when you get asked on the spot, so do you think you're going to challenge? There's that one part of you that's saying, saying inside, you're not allowed to say no to this question. You're
No,
not allowed to say
you
no to
can,
this
like,
question.
you can.
No, but we've
But
just
I
been
just
brought
think,
up like where we're always like. So there's one part of you that's always saying.
Is there any party that would
Even
think
though
that?
it's-
Have you seen the odds? We're 40-1. You know.
It's also a
I'm
football fan's
lumping
prerogative
everything
to
on.
be completely deluded about your football team's chances. That's why the stadiums are full. That's why people
Yeah.
buy season tickets. That's why we go and watch this shit, because we want the impossible to happen. I think, can we win every game 3-0 without conceding a goal? Maybe. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know.
There you go. There's
Are we going to do that? No, we're fucking not. But That's the football fans' prerogative, is to be positive about their own team. That's what fucking being a supporter is all
There you
about.
go.
And if you can't fucking get giddy about your own team, go play fucking cricket.
And
or
with
something
that
else.
being said, Manchester United are winning the league in the 2019-20 season, and you heard it here.
There you go.
first on Full-Time
If you're an idiot and a City fan and want an easy 20,000 retweets, there it is, lads. Dead easy. Right, guys.
20,000 retweets, that's more tickets.
That would be
than
quite.
Saturday.
Hey, there we
Hey,
go.
bro.
Right, quick fire round,
Scouts is
guys.
getting
Where
involved.
will United finish in all these competitions this season? League.
4th.
Third.
Fucking hell, have I really got to be the most negative
First.
one? 5th.
I do think we could finish 5th or 6th though.
Right.
Europa.
Then.
Mckola just went
Or
and started
7th,
all
8th,
left
9th, 7th. Or possibly.
I'll leave first.
Yeah.
but
No, I
everything
think
else-
Fucking
our
hell.
catchment area is 4th to 6th, but I'm being optimistic.
Quick fire, yeah, let's have
Europa.
We're going to win it with the kids, Greenwood and Gomez.
Right, there's no way we're finishing 4th and winning the Europa League. We're finishing 5th and winning the Europa League, I think. Europa.
Hopefully knocked out after the group.
I'd take that.
I'll say quarters or whatever it is.
Yeah, first knockout round
Yeah.
probably.
Oh, I'd love that.
Yeah.
We just have a horrible time. Remember when we lost against the Lagazeg 1-0? Who remembers that? I hope that happens again.
Was that
We-
2002?
Remember
It was
some of
just
the,
a really
some of
bad
the crowds
time.
as
Who
well?
did we play in 2002? That was a Champions
Remember
League
like
one,
the
wasn't it?
crowds when it was
The
like,
Brexit.
literally like 20,000 people at Old Trafford and the announcement would come up with 67,000 attendance.
There you go.
Like, I've never seen a ground this empty in all my
Mad
time
woman
watching
outside
United.
carrying the turnstile.
Like, there's no one here watching this.
Oh, I don't remember 2002. I was far too young.
off.
Right, League Cup. I think we're winning the League Cup as well.
Hold on, we're doing the double, guys.
Yeah.
The League Cup, I think, yeah, we'll win it.
Some madness going on here now.
Go on, League Cup. What are we doing?
Oh, Jesus.
We're getting knocked out
I'm
by
going to end up with like
fucking
4 trophies at this rate.
Swansea.
I think the first Premier League team we come up against beats us because I think we take it very lightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
What was that?
go out quite early. I don't
Premier
even,
League.
Even the first half decent team, first away fixture we get.
Yeah.
The wheels come off.
Well, I'm kind of thinking that about the FA Cup. I think first Premier League team we face probably knock us
No,
out.
I think we go for it in the FA Cup. I think we lose in the
Us to
semi.
win it. I'd much prefer us to win the FA Cup than
Which
the League
is
Cup,
well
obviously.
shit. Like, I don't know if it's better. Is it better to lose a semi?
It's hard
or
to
lose a
predict these
final?
No, it's better to lose a final. I'd rather
No,
go to the final. I'd rather
Well,
have that
that means I've had
semi-final
to
win.
fucking pay twice to go to fucking Wembley.
Did you see me on the Fancam after Everton when we beat them in the semi-final?
No
It's
one
one of
likes
my
it when you
best.
lose.
Yeah, but you look back on that with
footballing
fondness
days
because
out.
we won it that season. We won the FA Cup.
I don't think so.
Like, if you'd have, like, when you win a semi, like when we beat AC
When
Milan.
we beat Spurs, when we beat Spurs in Jose's last season, did you love it?
Yeah.
I went
know.
to a, yeah.
'Cause
Well,
it's
I
taken
went
'cause you
to, I
think,
went,
I didn't win it.
Well, I didn't love Chelsea.
I went to,
what I mean.
I went to, you know, I've been to Champions League finals and watched us lose and love that.
I mean,
I'm just
did
saying.
the BBC pay for that?
One of my I wish. One of my favourite footballing memories, Rome 09. We lost it, but it was great. I love a final, don't matter what it is.
Guys, I love football despite
did
the
you tell
result.
us-
It's just
It's
about
all
going
about
out with me
It's all
mates.
about the
Both-
taking part. Fuck off,
Both
guys.
teams play well. You can't grumble.
We're going on like I paid for the tickets. My granddad fully took me. FA Cup, have we already asked you?
We're winning that as our treble, I think.
Fuck off.
Right,
We're
let's
not
go for
right. He's
trouble.
being silly now. FA Cup.
Losing the semis to someone weird.
FA Cup.
I think we've got a chance in FA Cup. I'll say, yeah, we'll win it.
Salford beat us in the semi.
No, on a,
Oh,
on a serious note.
Could you imagine?
On a serious note, I think. On a serious
I'm being
note,
serious,
I think we'll finish
we can
fourth
win
and
it.
win a domestic cup.
Could you actually imagine if Salford
And
got
the
sat in the
Europa
FA Cup though?
Fuck Salford.
Stranger
they're
things
nothing.
Let
have
that
happened.
hang in the air a minute.
Stranger things have happened. Right, who's our top scorer
We're
this
definitely
season?
drawing them. We are definitely
Top
drawing
scorer?
Yeah.
I'll go with Marcus.
Marcus, top goal scorer. Go on, who are you saying?
Oh, as long as it's not fucking
what I'm
Pogba from
thinking, actually. It's
midfield.
an
you're like,
interesting one.
can a forward be top scorer? Call me old-fashioned. I think it'd be Tony. I think it'd be tight, but Tony.
That was a toss-up, yeah, between them two for me. But I went with Marcus.
Only because he's going to play as the
I think it's either Marcus or Pogba. I'll say Pogba.
Alexis Sanchez.
Anthony Martial, the best player in the world.
I'd
Wait to
love
say that.
it.
Couldn't wait
I
to
will-
say
Give
that.
me his number 9 shirt back!
I would love it if Martial's top goal scorer this season.
Not
I'd absolutely
Lukaku, no.
Love it. Yeah.
Imagine we don't sell him now. He's
he's
got to
top
come back
goal
in.
scorer.
Comes back in like, hey guys.
You alright?
Finishes last in running.
Hey. Hi, Luke.
I hope that happened.
Hi, Luke. Have you lost weight?
I hope Lukaku
Well,
comes.
He's got his locker next to
I hope Lukaku comes back in, comes last in all the running things, and every player tweets the result. Every player.
Right.
Why has he been such a bellend?
I don't know.
He is a bellend. No, I don't think you realise this. He is a bellend. And in his mind, he thinks he's Zlatan. But he's not Zlatan. You're not that good, mate. So have a
He
day
has
off.
been a proper dick, hasn't he?
You come from
That's unnecessary.
Double.
Your pedigree is Everton and West Brom. Remember that. That's where you come from. That's why you're training with Anderlecht, you prick.
That stuff on social media, man. That's worse than any other member.
With the whole running.
Mate, he's going to go to Juventus and get racially abused by his own teammates and by his own fans. Who gives a shit? Have fun.
That what you put on was worse than anything any of our squad has put on social media over this summer, though, by a mile.
I mean, if he'd just, to the point he was trying to make, if he'd have just took the top three, because I think he was second in it, wasn't he? If he'd have just took the top three and gone like something about being slow, and that would have made the point. But to start cussing people out down here,
but mate, that was one training session.
And he picked a criticism that he knew was a silly criticism.
And it's not a criticism.
There was lots of different ones he could your first touch. He wouldn't have gone and got a video of himself against Southampton falling over the ball, would he?
No one says.
You know what I mean?
No one says he's slow.
That's what I mean.
It's like that thing where people say, everyone says Lingard's a young player. No one says he's a young player.
Exactly, it's nonsense.
Lukaku. It's your other bits that you can't do well.
Have you said who your top scorer is going to be?
Yeah, Anthony Martial.
Assist, top assister.
Paul Pogba.
Yeah.
Matt.
Who?
Matt.
Who?
Juan Mata.
I didn't hear Matt. I just said
Sorry,
Matt.
Juan.
I was like, who's Matt? Go on.
Sorry, Juan.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka is going to amaze everyone.
Is it bollocks?
Oh, imagine that.
By completing a cross.
Yeah.
I saw him wrongly put a cross in the other day, and then before the guy even got it, tackle him.
Exactly, man. Do you know what I mean? He did that on purpose to show what he can do.
Just to get another tackle in. He's like, get that.
Sometimes he jogs past the bench like, watch this, lads. He thinks he's got this.
Especially to take players on twice. That's what he's doing.
You know what?
Run at him, give him the ball, tackle him, and run past him.
This has gone wild. This has just gone all over.
On to the next one, player of the season. You know what? Fuck it, I'm going to put my neck out there. I'm going to say Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
What's that? What do you mean
player
putting your neck
of
out?
the season.
He was the player of the tour. That's not really a far stretch.
I think it's a big stretch, but I'm going to say Wan-Bissaka for player of the season.
I'm with you on that.
Which doesn't say a lot, actually, for our season's prospects.
Wan-Bissaka.
Paul Pogba.
I'm going with that.
Paul Pogba.
He's going to absolutely tear it up because he knows he's off.
I'm going to go with the Scott McTominay, the inaugural winner of the Jose Mourinho Award. He's going to retain it, going to regain it.
I love how he's now known as the Scott McTominay.
The Scott McTominay.
Do you know why I think of Wan-Bissaka? Right? Because I think there's a little bit of political thing about who gets given Player of the Year awards sometimes. And because he's young, because he's an expensive transfer, and because he's an Adidas athlete, I think Wan-Bissaka gets it. Caveat to that, I think he'll definitely deserve it, but I think that he's a shoo-in for it.
The big question...
Politics of the Player of the Year awards.
I think there's politics involved.
I think the big question a lot of people are asking United fans who support other teams are, do you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to last the season? And that is a big question. Obviously, it all depends on how you think our seasons are going to go. Now, I think we're going to be challenging for top four all season, and that'll keep Ole his job, and he might just miss out last minute.
I hate this fucking...
But
you have to turn a manager over after a year.
Exactly. If it's looking obvious we're not going to get top four
I
by
don't
Christmas,
think you should ever make a decision on your league position. Now, that sounds weird. You should always do it on what's happening behind the scenes. Our football could be great, but the results could just be going wrong for us, and we know that, okay, it's fine, like it's gonna come good, or when these younger players get better, it's gonna come good. He hasn't been back properly in the window, and I know we're having fun now, and we're having a laugh and a joke, and we all feel excited for the new season, but part of me feels like Ole won't make it till Christmas. The real pessimistic side of me, that guy that I just keep away with these.
Drink responsibly.
I don't think they can. I think they've got. They tried to sort of continue. I know they mega failed, but they tried to continue Fergie's reign with David Moyes because he was Scottish. He was someone hard-working. They thought that was going to continue on that. Didn't work. Okay, let's go with a guy that we know is good at setting clubs up, bringing through youngsters in Louis van Gaal. Yeah. Eventually, that rubbed up the wrong way, and I don't think Louis gets sacked in that second season unless Jose Mourinho is available. And they bring Jose Mourinho in because they think that's a quick fix. He'll turn it around, he'll get us a title, and then we've got the pressure off us. That didn't work. Now they have to go back to the original drawing board of trying to find that Fergie replacement that carries on that sort of tradition, and that requires more than 10 months. That's got to be given a long time. Why are we buying youngsters if you're not going to give the guy the opportunity to see them grow?
The thing is with that as well, no matter what we all say, the fans had enough of Moyes, they turned on him. The fans had enough of Van Gaal, they turned on him. The fans had more or less had enough of Jose, they turned on him. We won't do that with Ole in the same way because of who he is. Not in the same way.
We might not.
There's going to be an element, but I mean, like, in the ground it was toxic.
Yeah.
It was toxic, man. Come on, let's have it right. So, especially with Van Gaal, it was some of the worst I've ever seen it amongst the fans.
Players
And shit.
will have nowhere
Fans were
to
fighting
hide.
with each other. I've seen fans fighting with each other over
Well,
it.
it's already started,
I
hasn't
don't really see that level. I don't see that level with Ole. I think the fans give him a bit more time. And I think, like, I get what you're saying, and like, going back to what you were saying, Mako, about what goes on behind the scenes. Fergie, when he was struggling, the reason that apparently the board weren't looking at sacking him was because he'd built the scouting network. The youngsters were coming through. They could see what he was trying to do. If Ole's doing the right things for the club in terms of bringing young players in, working with the academy and all the rest of it, that might buy him a bit more time than we expect.
Now, I don't want to finish the video on a negative, but just out of curiosity, who do you think's winning
Fuck
the
off,
Premier League
guys.
this season?
Manchester United.
Well done. So you've covered every position there for United. In one way or another. If United, no matter where United finish, you've said that.
Ever since I can remember, if someone asked me who I think is winning the league, I say Manchester United.
Alright, fair enough.
Wolves. Fuck off, guys.
Good
Fuck you for
good
asking
answer,
that question.
Good answer. Who's winning the Premier League?
That's the City. Maguire's going to be like, what the fuck did I do? It's going to be like, what?
Staring through the window at him as
What
on
is
the
this,
bus.
man? No, did somebody never win it?
Imagine you played for Leicester in that period, just in between they won both leagues.
Oh, you'd be fuming.
He was that guy who did that. And he was like, what the fuck?
With a blue wicket.
Yeah.
Guys, this is Full-Time Devils. This has been our 1920 season preview. We do videos all throughout the season, fan cams with this fella, previews with all of us as well in the week, debates, all that sort of stuff. Make sure you get involved. Give us a subscribe if you've not already. We'll be here all season, no matter what happens with Manchester United. And we all know it could be other ends of the spectrum. Who knows what's going to happen. We'll see you next time, though. Full-Time Devils. Catch you there. Laters.